Hello again. So, welcome to this week's update. This one's a general update, so I'll cover a little bit of everything in this one. So this week I've been a little bit busy, and I've done several videos which you'll either find in the playlist on YouTube. You'll find them on Facebook intermittently, or you'll find them all nice and neat in the newsletter that we send out. And so if you've received the newsletter, just have a little look at the layout of the newsletter, and you'll see that a few things have changed. So one of the things I did a video for example, you'll see is, and I think I titled it something like customer takes my advice and within 24 hours has an absolute massive result, which happened literally in the last 48 hours. Day before yesterday I gave some information in the 10p video that I did, and he took that information, thought about it, acted on it the next morning, and he picked himself up 500 quid's worth of pre-decimalised money for face value for 500 quid. He didn't pay a penny over the top, and in with the deal he picked up 2 white fivers, and he also picked up a dual date 92, 93 50p coin that actually cost him 50p. So what a winner. He had a right result on that. I'm not going to go into it on this video because then I'm doing it twice. So if you're interested in that, have a look at that video, because you know, he's not a well man, Gary, but he's had it right off there. So it's lovely to see that somebody can just go in and just like have a right result, you know, like winning a lottery ticket. And he did that. You could do it too. You know, he's not the only, the bank that he went to, that's not the only bank in the country that's got the coins, and they are just as pleased to give them to you as what they are to send them back. A lot of people don't know they can go into the bank and get them, but if you know what to say, easy peasy. So I would have a look at that video, because that does explain it a lot and tell you what to do in order to go and get some. There's also the so you got that one where the customer had a result, and then you got another video which is the 10p video. And that 10p video, which is where Gary got the information from, that's also worth a little look, because it tells you all the 10p's that's worth your while collecting. All the ones that's worth, if you've got a jar at home with change in it, you are missing out and wasting, really. Because what you need to be doing is only putting in that jar, if that's for like the future, only put in that jar or put in the back of your wardrobe the ones that are worth money. All the other rubbish, it's not worth it being there. Spend it, put it in the bank, it's not worth it being there. And that video tells you all of the 10p's going back, so from 1972 or whatever it is, and it tells you all the 10p's, including the ones now that you can get hold of in your change now that are worth keeping, that will be worth 4 or 5 quid each, or 20 quid each, or 30 quid each, or whatever it is, 50 quid each in 10 years time. So these are the ones you want to be saving, and I've done a video for that, so go and have a look at that one. I've also done a video for 16 £2 coins that you will find in your change, or that you can find in your change, circulated ones. So these are £2 coins that are circulated, and none of these £2 coins are the old £2 coins, because whilst you can still get them, the old £2 coins goes into the bracket of going to the bank, and for that you want to check the video about the massive result, because that's the information on that. If you want old £2 coins, follow that information. You do get them in change, but rarely. So 16 £2 coins that are worth at today's money up to 325 quid. And in 10 years time, they'll, I reckon, over £1,000, maybe even up to 2,000. You know, who knows? But certainly over £1,000, those 16 £2 coins will be worth. So I've done a separate video for that. And if you've got an interest in that, then it explains all that for you. And then some of this, I'm going to leave these videos, because these are special videos. I'm going to leave these videos in the newsletter every week. They'll just get relegated down a bit, but they'll be in the newsletter every week, just for easy reckoning and listening and watching. You know, if you think, oh, I want to check that £2 video out, it'll be in the newsletter all the time. This is probably one of the better newsletters we've done, because it's got a lot of really good information in it. And then I'll change it when something supersedes it. So we've done one for that. That's really interesting to know which coins are the ones that you, and there's coins there, there's so many coins there in those 16 coins that you're seeing in your change at the moment, and some of them you might be dismissing, and it's telling you which ones not to dismiss. So have a look at that. Then there's another one for all of the non-released package coins that I've been banging on about for quite some time now. So I thought, well, rather than keep banging on about that, I'll just do one video explaining it all. And the video is just about the non-released package coins. So, you know, previous customers of ours that have already seen all the information that I've knocked out about the package coins, that you don't need to worry about watching that. But it's there, and the information in it is just about the non-released package coins, or what I class as the non-released package coins, and which are the ones that I think you should be putting some money into, whether you buy them off me or not. As I say, buy them off someone. If you can find them cheaper, buy them off someone else. And you know, there's a couple of reasons for saying that. One, because it's just a true statement. If you see it cheaper off someone else, buy it off of them. Snap their hand off. Because I think my prices are fair, but you will always find it a bit cheaper than me from an odd seller or two here and there, you know. But also, if you go and buy it off of someone else, that's gone. It's off. It's gone. It's not in the marketplace anymore. It's gone. No one else can go and buy that. So sooner or later, I'll still sell mine. It's not about needing to sell all mine first. You know, it's about giving you the information to make sure that you look after yourselves first. So yeah, all the non-released coins tells you which ones I think you should be putting some money into. And then I've done the other 10p one, also talks about all of the 10p's, including the A to Z's. I forgot to mention that. So that's another one that I did. I did an investment video that so that I don't have to keep saying in current investment update videos the same thing about how it works, etc. So I've just done an investment video on how the investments work, and that will stay there as well. So the information is there, nice and easy to get hold of, and again, there's something else I don't have to talk about. So there's several videos that I've done this week that are in the newsletter that are worth looking at. And there was another one I put in there. I did it a year ago about the top 10 50p coins. I will be redoing that one at some point, but it's had 25,000 hits and views on it. So I thought, well, I might as well include that in the newsletter in case you haven't seen it. So there you go. That's in the newsletter as well. So rather than give you all the different informations this week, this video is telling you what the other videos are, and therefore making it easier for you if you haven't got time to watch them all, which ones you might want to watch specifically first. And by the way, I think there are, in the video for the non-released coins, it's 24 of them. So you've got 24 non-released coins that are worth investing in. Now, over the coming week, I was going to try and get them all done this week, but I couldn't get them all done this week. So over the coming week, so this is another good reason why it's a good idea to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because all these videos that I've done this week, I've done one each day and uploaded it. And of course the YouTube subscribers are the first ones to see it. And sometimes we'll even throw a voucher at the subscribers and try and catch them out and say you've got 24 hours to use this free voucher. And things like that. So we'll do that with subscribers. So it's a good idea to subscribe to the videos, and I'm going to be throwing another voucher at them soon. It'll only be live for 24 hours, so get ready for it. So yeah, that's a good reason to subscribe to our videos on YouTube so that you get these all in advance. Now, I'm going to be doing another one probably tomorrow and another one each day, because I want to get the penny one done and the 2p one done and the 5p one and the 20p one and a new updated 50p one. So I want to get all those done over the next week. So certainly worth subscribing, because you'll get the information straight away. And see, one of the things I've started saying is and I actually, you know, people say, oh, I don't want to get your hopes up, but I do want to get your hopes up. I actually want to get your hopes up and get you thinking, really? Is this really possible? The information that I've given, and I'm going to continue to give over the next week, this is information that I've learned over the last 6 years doing it. And remember, I started this with a single penny coin. That's all I started with, 1 penny. 2008, with a portcullis reverse. penny, which I sold for £2. Just that 1 penny. So all of the dates that I give you, if you imagine a jar that you would just come home from work and change, chuck it in a jar, right? We've all known that. Well, instead of just chucking it in a jar, check the dates. Check the dates against the lists that I give you. Play the videos back again and again and again and write down all the key dates that I give you in these videos. And then check your change for those dates and only those dates. Only those dates. The rest, put back in your pocket for tomorrow. Use it, spend it, get the coffee with it, lunch with it, whatever. It is no value to you whatsoever going in that jar. No value. You've got to get out of that old way of thinking. That is no value to you in that jar. Only keep the key dates. Now, if you do that, and you've got a young baby now, or you've got a young child now, if you do that from now, I absolutely promise you that by the time your child is ready to go to university, you could take that jar that's probably cost you a couple of £100 over the next 15 years, and that jar will have made you thousands of pounds. Because a penny coin that I sell for £3 now is going to be worth a fiver in 10 years' time, easily. Easily. That's 500 times its value. So you put a couple of £100 in this jar, you are going to pay for your children to go to university. And if you are the sort of person that I was, completely on your arse, no way, no hope, no possibility that you could ever get the money to put your kids through university. Seriously, think about this. I wish I had known. Wish I had known years ago. Think about this, because you can put your kids through university with all of this free advice. And I'm not asking you for any money. That's what I say to you on a couple of these videos. I'm not asking you for any money. I'm not asking you to buy them off me. I'm not asking you to buy the coins. All I'm asking you to do is just be a bit more shrewd on what you look for in your change and put it in that jar. That's it. And if I'm still alive in 20 years, you can say, thanks, Ian, you helped me put my kids through university. You know, if I ever get anybody say that to me in the future, I will be so proud. There you go. So the voucher code this week is Sunshine. Look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Capital letters, SUNSHINE. And your voucher is for £2, spend £3.99 or more. So spend £3.99 or more, you get £2 off if you put in the voucher code Sunshine. And at the moment there's free postage. Talking about free postage, we may very well at the end of the month revert back to the postage at the start of June. I'll let you know if we do that, but fair warning, we may very well be doing that. But at the moment it is free postage. It is better for us if when you're ordering the stuff and you're using vouchers, sometimes you go a little bit over, because then we get some money. By taking off the postage, we don't get anything if you spend the exact amount on your voucher. And we have to look at that and weigh all that up, you know. So, just fair warning, we might have to. But there you go. So that's the voucher code this week. This week's winner is, believe it or not, it had to happen sooner or later that we would get somebody 2 weeks on the trot. Ken Elquist. Well done, Ken. It just so happened to be you second week on the trot, because Ken won it last week as well. So it was an extra 2,000 points in your account, Ken. Thanks very much, and please leave more comments. They've just taken the mickey out of me in the office because I keep getting all the dates wrong. I keep mentioning dates and getting them wrong. Today, I'm sure I've got the date right, is the 22nd. So the voucher code Sunshine will run out on the 29th at midnight. That's next Wednesday at the stroke of midnight. The voucher code runs out. So you've got a week to use it. And if you're going to tell any friends about it, you've got a week to tell them, because it runs out. And there's only 598 of those vouchers available. So there you go. Thanks very much. From the investments, I haven't done a separate investment video this week, or update video this week. What I have done is a separate investments video that explains the investments and how they work. And I've done that so that when I do an investment video, I don't then have to put in the information on how it all works again and again and again for new people. I can just do a quick update on the investments, or what I might be pointing you towards on investments or whatever, without having to put that in every time. So I shall keep that in the email. Again, that's another one of the ready reckoners we'll keep in the email. and it's there. If at any point you think, oh, I want to know what that's about, you've got the video there that explains it all to you. All right, so that's also in a separate video. And then moving on, we've just got them in. So the advance orders for your Sherlock Holmes are on their way. Those of you that have upgraded to a package coin, the coin is on its way to you over the next few days. And if you haven't upgraded, just go to the upgrades on the top left of your screen when you're on our site, www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, and click on the upgrades link, and you'll see all the upgrades that are available. Only buy an upgrade if you bought the original one. If you bought the original, you will know what we're talking about. If you didn't buy the original, then don't buy an upgrade. This is only because we sold in advance coins for Sherlock Holmes that come out in circulation. And as it happens, it does seem now that it's likely they are coming out in circulation. So those of you that don't want to upgrade, don't bother. But you're going to have a wait, obviously, because we've got to wait for them to come out. We don't know when that will be. Circulated coins are always coming out months and months after the packaged coins come out. So we don't know when that will be, but we will let you know. That's what these updates are all about. But for now, we have got the packaged one in stock. So for those of you that want the packaged one, you can grab it at the moment for somewhere in the region of about a tenner. I'd get in there quick because they'll be going up, along with everything else. Once we get them in from now on, they'll be going up, and we'll do them as cheap as we can prior to getting them in. Once they come in, they go up a bit. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. I'll have a little think, but I think I've covered everything. Of course, if you are upgrading, please put a message in, special instructions as in with your payment. Put a message into the seller, as it were, to say what your previous order number was, or any details you can give on the previous order. You know, if you ordered a cheap and cheerful, a circulated or an uncirculated, or whatever you ordered at the time that you want to upgrade to a packaged, make sure you put the information in the special instructions, because Logan will see that note. You don't have to email separately, you can just put that note in there. And that's that. Talking of the email address for Logan is tgbch@outlook.com. T for Tango, G for Golf, B for Bravo, C for Charlie, H for Hotel @outlook.com. If you're into Facebook, we've got Morag, who runs our Facebook page, and pop over there and look at some of the posts that she leaves and interact. There's lots of questions and answers go on over there. There's also lots of free giveaways and stuff on the Facebook page. So if you're into Facebook, there's lots of free giveaways on there. And then you've got Katie running our Instagram and Twitter. So pop along there if you're into Twitter and Instagram. And if you go to your rewards point section, which is the reward point section is on the right, which will be that way, on the right of your screen, somewhere near the bottom, there's a little black tab that says rewards. You click on that. You need to be signed into the site though, so make sure that at the top you're signed into the site. Where it says log in, it needs to show your name. If your name isn't there, you're not logged in. If your name is there, you're logged in. And click on the rewards tab. It opens up another page, shows you the rewards section, your loyalty rewards, and it's really, really easy. You can't break anything. Click on things, have a look around. You can't break nothing, you can't damage anything, so don't be frightened by it. If you're a silver surfer, don't be frightened by it. Just click away until you familiarise yourself with it and you can work it out. But in there, you can earn free rewards by sharing pages on Facebook, and also by following us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and so on. So you can get free points and then get free coins. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much. I've waffled on enough. See you next week. I'll do some more videos this week. Please subscribe to our YouTube. Please share and like on Facebook and YouTube. That really helps us out. And use your rewards to invite friends, and you could earn bundles and bundles of free coins inviting friends. Many thanks, and bye for now.